Hello and welcome to Sizzle Bacon. Today, as you can see, we are at Beverly, yes. But today, we're not for the memes. We're going to do a review of Beverly. Now, you may know that a boyo called Julio Stuff also did a review on Beverly. But we're going to do a review on Beverly on my own perspectives to see what I feel Beverly and what I actually think Beverly is in my feeling. So let's get started. So as you can see, Beverly Station serves two operators. It serves Connect and it also serves Airlink. It serves Connect on platform 1, 2 and 3. Unlimited services to Beverly from the Stratford Central to Stratford Airport Central route, stopping at St Helens Bridge, Beverly, Stratford Airport Parkway, but not stopping at Beverly on the way back because it's only got one platform on the westbound direction. But we're not talking about history. A review of Beverly. Beverly is, if you think about it, your modern day station, but it's beside a factory. And if a train station is beside a factory, that's, well, I mean, it's Roblox, but say if Beverly was in real life, that is not good for the environment. You don't want a factory be right beside a train station. But Beverly is just, well, I mean, it's nice, but I like the way they updated the ticket hall, but they could at least, it's a tiny bit bland, I mean, like, it's a bit bland, like, I mean, they've already added like a kind of a new concourse level, and they're different colours, but that's about it, and they never really done anything to Beverly. And it's quite a bit bland in my opinion. And second of all, if you go to the end of the platforms, you will see that there are these tracks that come out of Berries of Beverly. And this could mean, is there going to be a freight operator, that transports the berries from the Berries of Beverly factory to transport the berries to Stratford from Berries of Beverly. Berries of Beverly, yes. Now, I was being talked about Beverly, but in my actual perspective, Benton is the better station. Now, before we were upgraded, Benton didn't look the best. Now it looks like Birmingham New Street, and it looks much more modern, and I love the concourse so much. I love it so much. But Beverly, Beverly, it's good, but it's not good at the same time. It's not a bad station. It's just, they could at least add a bit more detail, like a few flowers around here. Like, look at this space here, or over here. Also, I don't know why they have such long platforms in SCR as well. Well, that's really it, really. Nothing much to say about Beverly. And the advertisements. They advertise Waterline at Beverly, even though like Greenslade is over there. Why would they advertise Waterline at Connect Station? It doesn't really make sense. I guess you're advertising for it's transport for Stratford, but that's another thing Beverly. And look, see this long hallway. Look, Waterline Express, Waterline Express, and none of those even stop here. Express just goes past. Waterline doesn't even come here. And what's this supposed to be here? What's in here? What's this supposed to be? Like, sometimes I don't understand Barely. Well, there's nothing really much I can say about Barely. It's nice. It's not really that pog. More West Benton. Benton's my favourite station then. You know, Barely. It's nice, but just needs a bit of love, you know. I like the concourse. I like the way there's a Berries a Barely factory beside it. That's really it about Barely. If it had a bit more detail, I would go for it. Yeah, but like I said, that's really it about Barely. Nothing much. Like I said, if they had a bit more detail, it would at least come to my standards, you know. But right now, at the moment, Benton is one of my favourite stations. You know. In fact, it is my favourite. And it forever will be until another station makes me change my mind. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe. We're nearly at 250 soon. Comment down below what you think of this video. What's your opinions on Barely? I know Dweller Plays would agree that it's the best station on earth. I would 50% agree and disagree. Julio stuff would definitely disagree. All I know is that what's your opinions on Barely? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it's good? Comment down below. Like this video, subscribe and hit bell notifications so you don't miss another video. Thanks for watching Sizzle Bacon. See you next time. And most importantly, stay safe.
Berries of Barely.